everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about my workout today, which was mostly machine based because I'm trying to avoid compound exercises. For those of you who have been following this series, you'll know why. It's because I'm trying to allow my core, I may have an injury, might not. The physio said not really, but I'm not sure. So I'm trying to be careful with certain exercises, and that's why I'm sticking to mainly machines. But I started off with 2 exercises recommended by the physio. I'm showing them again here just because they are part of this workout. The first one being shown, which is a dead bug. This is a great overall core exercise and also good for coordination, especially if you're using your arms as well. I did the same number of reps and sets as last time, but I'm progressing it by doing more controlled reps and by keeping my back flat on the ground throughout the entire set to make it a little bit more challenging. Then for the next exercise, I did the other exercise the physio told me to do, which is the pal-off press. I've talked about it in some of my previous videos, so I won't go into too much detail, but essentially I hold the cable away from my chest and that engages mainly the obliques, which is the muscle I'm trying to strengthen in my core the most at the moment to help recover. Then after that, I started my upper body workout, starting with the machine chest press. This is a unilateral machine, I think you can call it, because each side has its own weight. So it's evenly distributed across both arms. They're not sharing the weight like you would with a barbell. It's more as if you're doing a dumbbell bench, which is the one reason why I like this machine. I did 3 sets of 10 reps, slightly increasing the weight from last time. Again, trying to keep it fairly slow on the eccentric, which is on the way down. Then after that, I moved on to the machine lateral raise. I did talk bad about this machine a couple of times in previous videos, but for my current situation, I think it's actually a good option just because the dumbbell lateral raise, it does engage my core a bit more, and last time I did it, it felt a bit sore. So that's why I moved back to the machine lateral raise. I'm using fairly light weight and keeping reps a bit on the higher side. I think I did 2 sets of 12 reps, also trying to keep the eccentric slow, the same as pretty much every exercise. The next exercise I moved on to was a cable curl, or I think you could call it a cable hammer curl. I write on the screen, I double check. Great exercise for the brachialis. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Usually I've always done dumbbell curls or even barbell curls, but this rope exercise is a bit of a new one for me. And I like it because you can really challenge yourself, max intensity, without having to worry too much about control of the dumbbell because it's all connected to the cable machine. So I'm really enjoying this exercise at the moment. I did 2 sets of 12 reps. Then for the next exercise, I did dumbbell skull crushes. I did 2 sets. Well, firstly, 1 warm-up set. Then I did a set of 77.5 kilograms for 10 reps. And I was going to do another set with 7.5 kilograms for 10 reps, but someone else was using the 7.5 kilogram dumbbell. So I moved on to 10 kilograms, which was challenging. And as you can see, my arms, especially my left arm, was shaking quite a lot. I didn't realize how much it was until I saw this footage. And instead of getting 10 reps, I only managed to get 7 reps, but still pretty happy with that. Then the next exercise I moved on to was the machine row. So as you can see, there's a lot of machines in this workout, a lot more than I usually use. and I'm using the underhand grip because I'm trying to more target my lats during this exercise. Of course, there's got to be some bicep involvement as well. However, I did notice that my right arm near my elbow felt a bit sore in the last few reps of this exercise. One thing I might try next time is to sit a little bit higher. Maybe that will help to engage the lats more and the traps a little bit less, because I notice as I pull in this exercise, my elbows tend to go a little bit upwards, and possibly I'm also shrugging my shoulders a little bit, which I don't really want to do. But overall, I quite like this machine. Then for the second final exercise of the workout, I did the rear delt fly machine. This has been my main rear delt exercise for the past month or so. Before I was doing a lot of face pulls, but because that involves standing and a bit more core engagement, I've switched for this machine option. I don't like it quite as much, but it's still a great option for the rear delts. I did 2 sets of 12 reps, I'm pretty sure. And then after this, I did one more exercise, which I didn't film, which is the seated bicep curl. There might be another name for it. If so, I'll put it on the screen. And I did 3 sets of that. In the last set, I went all out and did 16 reps. And anyway, that concludes the workout for today. If you guys like this video, make sure you click the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.